to get a time on the board compromised. All right, looks like flaps is gone. So Sabre, our single pilot, remaining in the air. So Sabre, finish the lap that you're on. We did not get the tone to signal the 2 minutes, but you can finish the lap that you're on.
All right, Sabre's just finishing his lap. Do we know who's up next? We have the data. D.
Jenko, Frosty, Houdini, Rockets, Blonde Angel, Blacktip. Group D, you're up. Group E, get yourself ready. What's down, mate?
I think I need a streaming trailer. Oh. Whereabouts?
All right, pilots on the line, just stand by.
We're fixing some banners quickly.
So pilots, if you are on the starting blocks, if you just want to power down, we just have some running repairs going on. So the chatter early on was about what the wind was going to be doing later this afternoon. By the looks of Group 2, they've gone out relatively hot in their practice to get a feel so that they can have 4 clean opportunities to throw a 2-lap consec race together, or qualifying opportunity. Talk from the New South Wales camp was around that. So the Rocks crew getting a shout out, a compliment actually, on their pilot gear. It does look sharp. Blonde Angel representing front of or middle of screen. All right, pilots. It looks as though that the track is back up and running. So those of you on the start blocks, if you want to power up and get yourself back into the box, we are good to go.
All right, due to the internet interruptions, it looks like new. When it creates a new, when I lose internet for a period of time, it creates a new stream video. So you have to refresh the Facebook page, see the new video, or refresh the YouTube, and it might start a new video. And then I gotta relink the. Oh, it's hard work. Oh, here's your tacos, sir.
You're a man that never stops, Timmy.
Except when I do stop.
Except when you do stop. Thanks, Trav. We read you loud and clear. All right, 5 ready. We're just waiting on 1. Now the ground stations look like they're getting some use in this second grouping.
We haven't got them all wired up. Is this the wrong group?
Group D is up.
Pilots, arm your quads. Yep, launch on the tone in less than 5. Looks like Black Tip taking a casual, just wanting to let the carnage pass and not avoid the mid-airs, but he's got someone in his lines there, and Jenko!
Heavy impact.
Jenko! Lights out.
My eyes, the goggles do nothing.
Good start to your first qualifying round, my friend.
Still a smile on, though.
You can still, yeah. You can do better next time. Yeah. Well, yeah. You better hope so, right? If you didn't do good then, you want to do better next time. Not worse, right? How can you do worse than that? Flipping off the starting blocks and catching fire. Or just catching fire straight up on your arm. That's the worst outcome you could have. Looks like our leader of the pack will be Houdini. He's already on lap 2. Frosty with a 49. Houdini working with a 42. Oh, thanks, Waterboy.
The Waterboy. Oh, epic. Thank you, buddy. What they say about you isn't true. All the time. Into the nets. Who's that? Dino. Mate, you are not going anywhere.
But you got a time on the board at least. You got a 2-lap consecutive 93. And Frosty working with a 96 now. He's got 2 laps in. He's got a time so he can relax a bit. Because there's the buzzer. Finish your lap and then land.
Frosty very fast on the exit from the mission tower. Having to go back and do it again. We've got 2 in the nets, so that's Frosty. I don't think you're going anywhere, Chief. Just chill, man.
And here's Rocket with 2 laps, clocking in then 49th place on his first qualifying run there with a 157.83. All pilots are down. Retrieve your quad or your bits if your name is Jenko. Haha. Up to the last group of Group 2. Gang, Archmage, AU, JB, Cutting Lines, Coitus, and Strad. Whoa, what was that?
There's a set of goggles.
He threw it to the ground.
We
Frosty respects his goggles. Needs a goggle sponsor. I'll change. Let me skip track. Let's hit next. It's random.
So Travis Daly on the live stream has asked BMS Thomas and FPR Dan. I nearly got that wrong. There, Thomas he was in Group 1A. He's currently our TQ. And the question, where in Australia is this race happening? We are in the ACT Phillip Park, Phillip Oval.
This is the AFL Oval, but we've just finished the AFL season, so cricket's the summer sport, AFL's the winter sport. So we're right between the
drone racing all year round. Drone racing season.
This is the short drone racing season in between the when one sun sets and another one rises. We're just slotting in there for a slick 3 days.
The twilight.
Taking over Phillip Oval. I have a childhood memory of this place seeing monster trucks in like 1991 or something like that. Other than that, I've never been here before. I live 10 minutes away.
91.
Oh, it was long ago. There was monster trucks.
There is pilots that weren't born.
Most of the pilots weren't born in 91.
That are here. So you're nearly as old as dirt as well.
You mean like soil dirt? Not getting there. I got a little bit on that. Just waiting on Archmage AG. You can see the wizard takes his time and is ready to cast a spell upon all of us here. Can't rush a good Archmage.
Christopher Macca, a shout out to Jackson.
Danga Weber.
Have a good rip.
The pilot formerly known as Bro Scully.
Bro Scully. And he's got a different pair of glasses this year as well.
He's got a different name due to legal reasons. A cease and desist was sent.
It does happen.
Infringing on commentator trademarks. Your friend's outside of court. All right, Archmage is coming back in. We'll switch to the pilot view, show you their lovely foreheads.
And Anthony with a shout out from Cairns in Queensland. Thanks for joining us.
We've got no video for Archmage on Channel 2.
Archmage.
No, you got no video on the
video on your quad.
You are static, my friend.
Yeah.
RF Explorer confirms your lack of video.
You may not be...
No. Oh, wait. What did you just do? Craig, what did you do?
He's back.
Whatever you did...
Don't move.
Yeah, don't bump any switches and just run with it. You have pit mode? Did you... Well, your switch is now in the correct position. Memorize that, because we're ready to roll.
Do it next time.
Here we go. Here's the headshots for these parts. This is what they look like. Note Coitus with the fedora. He'll tip it to any milady. Arm your quads and launch on the tone in less than 5. Nice little cute stagger there. Good cooperation, lads. Gang's in the lead here, followed by Archmage, followed by JB, but there could be some exchange of positions here any second now. Whoa. Strad getting a little bit loosey-goosey on the back left section there, but redeeming quickly. He's still online. Oh, gang. The dive gate made a fool of you, but you showed it on your reattempt. Gang's definitely our leader. He's got a 34.6 working there with his first lap. Let's see what his second one is, but if he completes it, he'll definitely have a time on the board, and I reckon he'll be in the top 48 first go. Oh, gang. 17th. There you are, buddy. You've done it for your country. Oh, yeah, okay. We will fix that. Looks like Coitus had a reset. Lost camera potentially. Will he get back online? He was on his second lap there. Come back. Come back, please.
No.
No. Finish your lap and then land. Looks like Coitus has lost his camera in the proceedings of that little tip.
Cutting lines. In with a 45th with a 1:16.06.
And JB with the time too, a 77.72. I think that put him in somewhere in the teens.
The boys are moving. Archmage, AU. Last lap at 44.69, 94.47. So he's on the board.
And we'll find out where he's ranking. Oi. Track's still live, guys. Listen to us. Us yelling was just at some careless pilots walking out on the track when the Wizard is still flying. He's in 33rd place right now with his attempt, with his run there. Good run. Now you can go get your quads.
We won't name names, Strad.
Yes.
Yes. Now you can retrieve your
Now
quads.
you can.
The walk of shame.
Whew. I puckered a bit. Yeah, we're just going to quickly fix up the
So pilots walking
bottom
out.
story of the AFPV tower.
Pilots walking out. Don't power up until we give you the call. We're just going to do some repairs on the AUFPV tower. The exit just has a little bit of low-hanging debris that we want to remove for you.
We're back to Group A of Heat. Well, sorry, Group A of
Heat
Group
3.
Heat A of Group 2. Oh, however we called it.
We are confused.
Back to A. We'll just say A. It'll be Sicko, Steve K, Steele, Chris Quad, Jano, and Mongoose. Up in the waiting bay, we'd like to see Quato, Mr. G, Black Opal, Papa C, PI FPV, and Jack Rabbit FPV.
Shout out to Sam Hadley.
Hi, Sam.
Giving us a little hello
How's
on
the
Facebook.
How are the rally cars?
How's the rally cars? That Subi of yours?
Going sideways in the dirt.
I haven't
Kicking up stones, I reckon. Rallying.
Rally cross.
Like it was
I
born
think
to
it
do.
isn't it?
Is that what you call it?
I've no idea. Sam's going to let us know in the chat though.
Maybe. He'll hear this in about a minute. And then advise us accordingly. Let's go to the track cam. Pilots are standing by, ready to power on once we've done our quick repair of the bottom story of that tower.
So what do you think the chatter is on the line as they're waiting? What are the pilots talking about at this point in time?
Well, if I was Dallas, I'd be making sure I all coordinated the staggered starts amongst them. Or maybe some banter. I think, no, staggered starts, I guessed it right. I got a thumbs up there. I don't see any fist bumps or sports guy chest bumps, so there's not much camaraderie in this group here. These groupings were done based upon their times.
We spoke a little bit too soon. We do have hugs from Stevie K.
Oh, yeah?
And that looks like, is that Sika Crow getting in the action as well?
I don't know. A bit of man love,
so
though.
The love from New South Wales is definitely there. Shout out to Paul Bitmarta, BMS Paul.
I bet he's in a comfortable hotel room right now, chilling in his underwear. Hi, Paul. We're still here, by the way. I'm sure you knew that.
Had the pleasure of spending some time with the BMS racing team.
Where were you then?
We were in Korea, Yongwol.
Wow, what was going on there?
We had the IDSC 2019 indoor. Actually, I think it was just the drone championships over there in South Korea. It was a teams race.
How'd you like it? Did you get to eat any nice kimchi or noodle soup or?
We did. We had some wonderful Korean food. Although it didn't play well for young Thomas,
No?
falling ill.
From the food?
Only moments before his semi-final race.
Oh no. Unfortunate.
And making a challenge
It was
for
hard
himself.
to race.
He definitely did his best. I'm not too sure how much information to share, but let's say that
We're all friends here, right?
he did push on with so much respect for the team. So supported by Red Roo, Rudy Browning.
Yep.
And Ben Mortensen.
Oh, yeah.
Who's currently over in Zurich.
He's doing the DCL this weekend?
He's over with DCL on this weekend with Team Raiden.
So we'll see that on the live stream too?
We will be watching that.
No, I'll probably be here doing this, but I'll watch it later.
Well, exactly right. Geriatrics, a shout out.
Hi, John.
Good to have you, mate.
Haven't seen you in 2019 yet. Maybe we'll catch up in 2020. This year's almost over, if you think about it.
So Paul's just confirmed he wasn't in his undies, but he is in the hotel room eating ice cream. Mate, enjoy it.
Oh, what? That's like my kryptonite. See me the ice cream eater. Oh, hello.
Mate, he's one of the very hard-working supporters, not only of Thomas, but also of pilots and crew at these events. So hats off to you, mate. So we still have some track repairs being done.
Is Warren in the house? Warren Mutimer. I have a parcel for you, Warren. Come collect a parcel, or I'll sell it to the highest bidder.
Goes into the raffle draw.
Goes into the raffle draw.
Let that be a reminder to those on site. Got a little family moment going on here, just behind the scenes. Now, for those of you watching at home, you probably know how much work goes in behind the scenes and for these race organisers. We're going to get a shout out.
I don't know. She might squeak. She just turned 1 this month, so
Hello.
hooray.
Nice to have you here.
Successfully grew child to 1. Milestone unlocked. She'll sit on my lap for a bit. Hello. Hello. Okay, no. Say hi to Maddie. Wave.
Hi.
Hi. You probably could for a couple of rounds. I can bail and come see you and return the child.
Mum's got a leave pass. All right, so she'll be at the pub.
This is mini Timmy. Mostly whitey, baby. I have strong genes. That's all I've been told.
So pilots in each group get 1 practice run.
Looks like the repairs are almost done.
And then 4 of their qualifying runs. That's for today. And then Timmy, what do we have tomorrow? What's in store for pilots?
Tomorrow we're going to do more qualifying for all the racing and freestyle. And then by the afternoon we want to start the top 48 elimination. So just the first round of that. We're going to save most of the Sunday. So the bottom 48 will all be racing Sunday for that. But the top 48, we're going to do the first 8 races of that. And just do the first round and make some progress there. So we'll be announcing the top 48 right after that is closed. And more qualifying for freestyle, basically. But yeah, continuation of the same.
A busy day. All right, pilots on the blocks, let's get you ready. Track has been repaired.
There's Sicko plugging into our lovely Clearview setup. We're no, it's fine. It's your module, bro. You got no module. You definitely on 1? Plug it in fully. Nice and deep like.
Oh, bless you, little one.
All right, pilots, here we go now. This is your second qualifying battery. Sorry, I'm your quads. Launch on the turn in less than 5. And they're off. Sicko's got the first launch there. What did Chris Quad seem to have just flipped off the starting block there? That was not a mid-air. He landed on the block on the ground. Landed on the spare quad. Oh. I checked that up when you go pick it up.
Heavy impact. Jano. Stays in the game though. Stevie K moving up into 14th place. Steele in 28th. He may improve on that if he keeps this lap tidy. All right, we have pilots pushing on their last qualifying run for today.
The time has gone, but it didn't make a sound. But the 2 minutes timer has expired. Please complete your lap and then land.
Right, looks like we have Jano.
No, Mongoose. Still going.
Mongoose still in the air. My apologies.
Track is still live. He's got a bit more to go.
You're up in 14th, I think.
Oh, there we are. There we go.
Mongoose throws together a 2-lap 119.66. All right, pilots, retrieve your quads. And we'll set our next group out onto the line, please.
Group B, that'd be Quato, Mr. G, Black Opal, Papa C, PRPV, and Jack Rabbit FPV. In the waiting bay, can we get Pav, Atveloskia, Flaps, Saber, KSR, Troy Star, and that's it.
Call to Epic to race control, please. Pilots making their way back into the pilot area. Dad duties. Nice. Absolutely. The pit area this year is amazing. We are indoors.
We have a balcony. We have drinks being served. We've got a projector and 2 TVs up there as well. It's well AV catered for.
All right, we got 6 pilots in the box. Goggles down. Thumbs up for video. In less than 5. That's a false start, pilots. Come back, land your quads.
Gotta wait for that tone, guys. Gotta wait for
the tone.
That loud horn. The horn. Oh,
right.
he slipped.
Pilots are down. Go retrieve and
Black
reset.
Opal, by the looks of it, I think he slipped off. Too excited.
All right, pilots, thumbs up for video. On the tone, less than 5. Lights out for Black Opal. The mission tower claiming Mr. G. Can he turtle out? Kawato coming in for the end of his first lap. The 40.24. Jackrabbit not far behind. Into the split S. And he'll come through the start-finish gate to wrap up his first lap. Kawato with a lovely exit from the mission tower. Into that hard left. FPV with a really clean end of lap 1. And Papa C making his way around for the end of lap 1 as well. Kawato split S. He'll make his way to complete his 2 laps. And that's a 2-minute timer. So Kawato finished this lap. Pilots, finish the lap you're on. Kawato lit it up in his last lap there. He took the most, or made the most of that opportunity to have no one else on track with a 33.07. Moves him up, I think, to 11th. We have all pilots down. Pilots retrieve your quads. No, it was just low output. So it looks like we have a low VTX output from Jack.
All right, up now. Let's just check the sheet. Well, we have Adveloskia, Flaps, Saber, KSR, and Troy Star. Then we'll have Jenko, Frosty, Houdini, Rocket, Blonde Angel, Black Tip on standby.
So KSR yet to throw 2 laps together. Pilots making their way back into the pit pilot box. All right.
Well, Scarbsy on the live stream says, don't break anything, Flaps. You know that's not going to happen. Is everyone ready? Thumbs up for video. Let's begin. I'm your quads. Launch on the turn in less than 5.
Flaps with the midair. However, has recovered and is still in the game. So Flaps coming through to complete his lap. Saber's in the net.
At Velocity, Pav and Flaps all on lap 2 now.
Sorry, in the mission tower.
Pavy's now upside down. One more lap will get you a time on the board, though, so you got to try and just cautiously push it for that second lap.
Why did you forsake me?
Okay, Sar's got a lap down with a 72.39. He'll get a second one in today, I reckon. Hopefully this round.
At Velocity through the split S coming in to round out his second lap. Moves him into 27th place. Sabre a little quick through the corkscrew. Manages to recover. Sabre lights out. Pilots finish the lap you're on. At Velocity opening up on the tail end of this third lap. Split S, and he'll come through the start-finish gates. And moves him into 22nd place with a 37.64. Sabre, heavy impacts. TroyStar throwing down a 66.93 for a 2-lap consecutive 144.64. That's your PB. So that's your best run.
Track's still live.
Track's
Do not
still live.
line. Do not. Okay.
Flaps with a...
Especially when Flaps is out there. Let that be a hazard.
46.
Known hazard.
Pilots retrieve your quads.
To set right what went so terribly wrong. And you were lost in time until I found you. But you aren't who you were anymore. It's bittersweet, but the rest is up to you. You will remember in time. It's in your programming. Your true self awaits you beyond the gate.
Want to sit solo here in the commentary position? No, mate. Pull up a chair. So we are moving into Group D. Jenko, Frosty, Houdini, Rocket, Blonde Angel, and Blacktip.
And Group E, you're up next, so get ready. And that includes me. We do have extensions, but
Shout out to Frosty and Shazza. We've got to go Frosty and Shazza from Shufty. Oh, we got 6 in the box. Goggles down. Thumbs up for video. Pilots, arm your quads. On the tone in less than 5.
Houdini out in front with a hole shot of 4.64 seconds. Oh, but he hit a gate there, but I think hopefully he can hold it together. He can get back up. We have Jenko must be in second place. He's just gone through the dive gate. Whoa, someone has come a cropper.
Got some cartwheels.
I think
That's
that was
Frosty.
Yes, definitely. Houdini is down again, but he might be able to get back up. Cross my fingers for you. Rocket also down.
Got some heavy noise going on the track. Blonde Angel.
She was stuck in the tower.
We've recovered.
Jenko has one lap on the board, 44.38. All the other pilots are yet to score a lap yet. Jenko has a bit of trouble with the dive gate, but he's back through now, no problems. Up through the tunnel. And just going through the corkscrews now. He'll get another lap in, possibly even 2. Jenko coming up to the start-finish gate now. He gets another lap in, a 42.42. So that's his personal best of 86.8 seconds. And that puts him in something place. I missed it. Something reasonably good anyway. Go Jenko. But can he best it here with his... oh no.
Oh no.
He's gone black.
That's the commentator's curse right there,
yes.
if I've ever heard it.
Lights out. Black tip.
Jenko,
in
good
45th
night.
Place. And that's
Pilots need to wrap up on this lap.
We just had a collision there, but that happens. That's right. Hot air collision.
Call that bumping mics.
You don't want to touch the mics together. Can Blacktip best his time again? He's got to the end of this lap.
A little hot coming out of the mission tower.
But he's through, and that's traditionally been where most people have had issues. Poor Jenko, R.I.P.
Good night.
Good night, sweet prince. We miss you.
Still with a smile, though. And Blacktip coming around to wrap up this lap.
Well, he should have a smile. He's got an 86.8.
Moves into 44th with a PB 106.16. And we're just waiting on Rocket. So track is still live and Blonde Angel out there. Rocket coming through. Will throw down a 69.29 into 50-something. Blonde Angel into 58th with a 188.08. Track is still live. The Rocks crew. Pilots, retrieve your quads. this moves us into Group B. Gang Gang, Archmage, JB, Cut and Lines, Coitus, and Strad. So our final qualifying run for Group 2. Oh, is there one more? Two more. Mate, it feels like we've been here forever. So my bad, there's still two more runs. I was getting excited thinking the boys were going to start laying it down. Very honest mistake there. It feels like four. So we're halfway. Disregard. I am being heckled by some of the Sydney crew just sitting off camera and to my right that way. Cordis, you've got some rolling video going on. Did we get a "she'll be right" call? Concentration face from myself. Doing here as we try and figure out Timmy's laptop. Alright, we're just waiting on pilots to throw their goggles on. Alright, goggles down, thumbs up for video. On the tone, arm your quads in less than 5. Gang Gang with a query. Alright, JB into the dive. Making his way into the mission tower. Spiral down. So he's our race leader for now, or in front. Split S, and he'll wrap up lap 1. With a 47.39. Archmage coming through to clean up lap 1 as well. Looks like Strad's having a great time on the corkscrew or the spiral. JB tidy through the corkscrew, moving into the split S. And he'll light it up through the start finish. Moves him to 18th place with a 36.91. Heavy impact there for Cut and Lines. See if he can recover. Archmage moves up into 35th place with a 44.09. JB has lit the pace up as we go into the split S. Pilots will wrap up on the end of this lap here. JB, 16th. Last lap of 38.38. With a qualifying time of 75.29. Strad with an aerial view. The freestyle happens a little bit later on. But it looks like he's getting in a bit of practice. Cut lines, lights out, Archmage. Okay, track is still live. Let's bring it back onto track, Strad. And he'll go through. No, he won't go through the start-finish gate. You were literally 4 meters from the finish. We have all pilots down. And goggles up for Strad. Pilots, retrieve your quads. Nah, Strad, go, Strad. Nah, power down, please. Go and retrieve your quads. All right, we got pilots. We're back at Group A. So the 2019 Australian Drone Nationals brought to you by Mission Foods, XTEK, NextFPV, Criterion Solutions, and of course, FPV. Now we can't forget ACT Aeromoddellers and the MAAA.
Thanks to Kaz for being here today.
And Casa as well. They've been around the place.
I've headed home for the day though.
And the Defence Force teams.
Yeah, they've got some trucks over there.
Lethal FPV. I like that logo.
It's nice.
It's a nice
very
logo.
piratey, isn't it?
It is. And Buzz FPV.
We got one more sponsor as well.
Is there one more?
Yeah, there is right now. That'll be Rising
and Rising Sun. Zach. If you find Zach walking around here today or tomorrow, anytime over the weekend, you can ask him for the discount code. He's
got him in his back pocket. Just reach in and grab one. There are all these little coupon codes in there.
So if you give Zach a cuddle, he will give you a discount code. All right, we're just waiting on one pilot to return to the pilot area.
All right, here we go.
Right, goggles down, thumbs up for video. Arm your quads in less than 5. Whole shot's gone to Mongoose. And we've got Stevie K and Sicker Crow. nearly neck and neck. Although Stevie K moving slightly ahead.
I think it's going to be Stevie K. That's my guess. Or...
Very nice through the corkscrew.
Wrong. Looks like Steel will be first to get the first lap down of this group in this round. Currently sitting in the 21st position on the leaderboard.
And Stevie K moving into 13th. Sicko into 19th. Yep.
Still sitting in. Looks like Steve K may have overtaken Steel a bit. I believe he has. Doing the Dan Tower now, and Steel's just approaching the Dan Tower while Sicko completes the corkscrew. Steve K, 13th place, currently sitting in, has not beaten his previous best.
No change.
His personal best is a 71.78. Looking at the 2 laps he's got, he's sitting on a 74. Looks like lights out for Steel. Sicko still making good progress. He's got a PB of 78 roughly, but he's working with an
heavy
82
impact,
right
Chris.
Now. Chris
and
Quad.
that is full noise.
Full noise, full stop.
In the tower, full stop. Oh, that's Jano. Good night, Mongoose.
Steve K, I'd put it in there. You've actually beaten your personal best. That last week we got a false read from you there that we'll have to delete. The 574 is not valid, but you had a 68 is what you've moved down to.
Everyone's down. Pilots, retrieve your quads. We're going to go into Group B.
So Steve K, you're now in 13th place. And Steel, you're in 20th. Sicko, 17th. Jano, 36th. I'd like to try and increase our throughput of rounds here. We're really going to have difficulty getting in Group 3 today as it currently stands. We've got freestyle after this is done. And then that might take us a while. Freestyle is particularly slow to turn around rounds. We want to try and improve the pace on that as best we can. So let's maybe have you all queued up. Or do freestyle in the morning. Will that be the call? We'll talk about this for one more minute and then come back to it with an answer. Up now will be Quato, Mr. G, Black Opal, Papa C, PRFPV, and Jack Rabbit FPV. And on standby, please, let's have Pav, Adveloskia, Flap, Saber, KSR, and Troy Star. All right, the judges have discussed and decided, and there will be something have to be moved tomorrow morning's schedule, and that will be the freestyle competition. We'll have to move that Group 2 to first thing in the morning, and what we want to do is go on with the racing and try and push through Group 3 to be done and dusted for their first round today. Is that all right, guys? Does anyone want to come complain and fight Matty 1v1? No, I didn't think so.
Freestyle will move to the morning. We will be racing the remainder of the day. Judges' calls been made.
We're not going to forget about you. We just have to... The wind. We need to run while the wind is hot. Pilots, thumbs up if you're all ready. Track looks clear to me. Here we go. All pilots are on the leaderboard currently as it stands. I'm your quads, launching the tone in less than 5.
Kawato hot off the line. PR still yet to leave the line. So Kawato through the split S. Going to close off a very fast lap 1. With Mr. G not far behind. Black Oval with a mistake. Looking to retrieve with a turtle. Papa C moving on to his second lap.
Papa C is with the 62.97, and there is 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Black Opal with a bit of a ding, bit of a roll. He finds himself out in the open. Easy to recover.
Mr. G looking to rearm and to be back in the air to complete what will be lap 3. Got it through the split S, moving through. Going to close off this lap with a 42.
Just missed out on one more lap there, you sly dog. You got 3 laps though.
No change though. Stay in 11th place.
Papa C just finishing up now, approaching the Dan Power Loop gate.
Track is still live, gentlemen. Just stand by. Papa C through the split S. He is going to make his way through. All quads are down. Polish retrieve. Please retrieve. So at 6 a.m. That 6 a.m. So freestylers, you can be here anytime from sunrise.
I thought we were going to aim for 8. Realistically 8, yeah.
Judges won't be here until 8.
8. You want to do
No.
7?
That is not confirmed, gentlemen. We will give the official word on that a little bit later on as well. Or we'll just recap on that. Sorry to be standing up behind you, Timmy.
No, that's fine.
Is that okay? I've just taken a step back so that...
No, you do that. You
Is
be
that
you.
okay?
It's perfectly fine. We're not,
I'm shameless.
we're not paid professionals in this.
I'm shamelessly
We're just
giving
hanging out.
Out of Heaven FPV, my club, a shout out. Let me get it on camera there.
The last.
With our club gear. All right, KSR looking to improve on his time.
We've got one more round of Group 2. All parts have left the track cam. The starting blocks.
So Polish is settling in. Goggles down. Waiting on one. When we're waiting on Pav, he may have repaired that arm from earlier. Some frantic repairs have been occurring throughout the afternoon.
Run, Forrest, run! Run, Forrest!
Right, so
Yeah.
Flaps, you're going to give a bit of noise. Pav's not on yet.
Pav, make sure you're on race band 1. You may be on the same channel as Slaps, which is race band 3. You're not on the right channel, Pav. He knows that. You can do that with your radio. You have the technology.
You have the power.
1. You're going to do race band 1. I assume he's going to be able to solve it remotely.
So in this heat, at Velockia,
3.
Flaps, Saber, KSR, Pav, and Troystar.
Someone's on that channel as well, so you're going to have a hard time seeing your own video to... Pav's on the wrong channel. 3. Yeah, that's why you should have changed it when you were out there. Yeah. Yes. Well, I don't have a better solution than going closer to your quad to... Meanwhile, let's thank our sponsors, Batty. Love to thank Mission Foods. They're our title sponsor for the 2nd year running. They joined us in Fremantle last year in 2018. This is some footage from Flaps' GoPro footage and a bit of my Mavic footage mashed together. I would have liked to put something together featuring footage of this racetrack, but I don't have a time machine, so I'll have to...
We'll do it for next year.
Basically. Also like to thank our official store, NextFPV, and also Criterion Solutions, as well as XTEK that pass it for. We're sitting in XTEK HQ this weekend, and we've got the XTEK start finish gate, as well as the Australian FPV Association. We planned this as a collective and executed this event, all in the name of the hobby and your enjoyment, pilots. Also like to thank the ACTAA and the MAAA for providing us with the appropriate paperwork assistance to get the approval from CASA to run this event legally at such a populated area. Also, we had to tell the toll helicopter not to fly over us. So they know the latitude, longitude of where we're going to be doing drone activity. This is legit as a proper ARPAS operation. Too legit to quit. Also, thanks to Buzz FPV, Rising Sun FPV, Lethal FPV, and I think that's it for now. And Defence Force Recruiting. Pilots are all ready now if Pav's sorted it out.
Looks like
Never do that again, Pav. Thumbs up, let's go. Yes. Arm your quads. Launch on the tone in less than 5.
So, Saber, you're in the nets.
That's it.
You are not coming out of there.
How you feel, Greasy? Yeah, he just... oh.
We'll see if he got the shot. So we've got Avaloskia, looks like out in front. So he's through the corkscrew. He's going to make his way down towards the split S. He's going to close off lap 1 with a 44.36. Clear area in front of him. Flaps going to wrap up lap 1. And Troystar closing off the corkscrew, making his way down to the split S. Forelift in the air, looks like KSR. His goggles up. Avaloskia turning it up on his second lap through. Makes his way through the climb. AUFPV tower into the dive.
Ten seconds remaining on this round.
If he can tidy up this corkscrew, he's going to lay down a nice lap.
What was that, Dan?
It was a double. Avaloskia PB, last lap of 35.74, so we did light it up a little bit with a 2-lap combined, 72.8. You will move up. Flaps with a 43.34 best lap, PB 96.47. Track is still live.
One quad still flying.
So Flapster's going to close off this third lap with a 50.57, seating in 36th.
Looks like his personal best is in that run too, I think.
And sadly, KSR failing to combine 2 laps. Pav and Sabre, retrieve your quads.
Next up, let's just double check. We have, okay, Group D, Jenko, Frosty, Houdini, Rocket, and Blonde Angel and Black Tip. And then another one from Gang Gang, Archmage AU, JB, Cutting Lines, Coitus, and Strad.
So pilots in Group E, if you want to get yourself ready and down towards race control. We got Red Foo. Actually, not quite Red Foo.
Close to Red Foo. Yeah.
I'm going to be corrected.
Every
No
day you're
doubt.
hustling. The white Quest Love. Oh no, man! What is this? Is this an '80s band thing? Jimmy Fallon. Okay. I don't know. We had a band. Jimmy Fallon has a band. Oh, the show band. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. No, I don't pay attention to the band enough. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no.
We're
As
doing
you
some
say,
television talk
whoosh,
here in
whoosh, whoosh.
the commentary position here, and both Tim and myself are confused.
Dan says, yay, double boot, beep, reboot, trackside if it VS. If it what? If it's verse something? Yeah, I believe you do. A different
If it
song,
happens
please.
again, thank you, Yui, for just clarifying that. He was typing relatively quickly to get that answer out to us.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right.
Pilots are making their way back into the pilot box. And goggles are going down. Jenko, good luck.
Go nicely. Nicely. Make good choices, Jenko. And most of all, thumbs up. Let's go. Jenko sitting in 29th right now. Arm your quads. Launch on the tone in less than 5. Blonde Angel hitting, looks like the AFPV tower. Unfortunate. But gets back up, no problems, not even needing to turtle. Rocket get, oh! My life flashed before my eyes. The net would have saved me, right?
So Jenko quickly up into the split S. So he's going to close off his first lap with a 38.39. That's a heavy impact on the start-finish gate from Dean.
But he's still up. Bit of shakes though.
He's still playing. Now Jenko's turning it up into the dive gate, into the mission tower. He's hooking into the corkscrew. Let's see how tidy this is. We'll take it clean into the split S.
We've got a bit of a forward lean on the next FPV double story gate. Looks like those cords could be tightened
Jenko,
a bit.
36.8. You've improved on your first lap.
Oh, gets clocked by the next FPV flag. They've taken a good few hits today. Don't see a tear in them yet.
Houdini's on the move into the dive gate. Going to move into the mission tower.
Dean, ooh.
Blonde Angel
no.
through.
Like you've lost a prop now or something, or it's
What
a
have we
loose?
got?
There goes the buzzer.
There's the
Jenko, Blonde Angel, Rocket, finish your lap. Next, unless you're Jenko, then crash.
Classic.
Go dark.
Jenko.
You got a time on the board that you've got
Mate, you did very well.
75.19, so you've done all right. Like so, despite the bad ending, you had a good journey, a good adventure.
Rockets closing off with a 57.14. I think it was 50 something.
Not 8. That's because that's 3 seconds. It's 58th, I believe. And Blonde Angel sitting on the 60th place right now.
All quads are down.
It got a.
All right, pilots, retrieve your quads. Oh, we just got some track repairs going on.
You already written that down to write down?
Write that down.
So, poor Red, he has to go through tonight and look at he's written down all the heats where a replay may be required, and has to then go also ones where times are missed. You're going to watch them later and then calculate time based upon the remaining time in trackside, and you're going to have to work out those lap times, basically. Unfortunate, but that's the duty of the race director. And that's Matty, I'm Tim. So, not the right name. Parts are gridding up right now. We have Strad. This is Group E. So we have Gang Gang, Archmage AU, JB, Cut and Lines, Coitus, and Strad.
And this wraps up our third round of qualifying for this group. Pilots on the line, we just have some track repairs going on, so if you do want to power down, no, stand by, you can stay live. We are fine. Make your way back to the pilot box. So that wind that caused a little bit of havoc earlier, Timbo, seems to have just eased up a little bit.
The wind havoc?
The wind havoc.
Oh, yeah. If I could pay money to make it go away, I would, hey. Not a huge sum, but a princely sum.
An honest
sum, yeah. But unfortunately, that's one of the things in life that is not for sale. Thumbs up, gentlemen, if you're ready.
We're waiting on one.
Nah.
Thumbs up for the video.
Cut and Lines is ready to cut some corners and be ready quickly. Gentlemen, arm your quads, live on the tone, in an undisclosed period of time. All quads are up, 19th for JB, 37th for Archmage, Coitus 59th, Cut and Lines 49th. I didn't see all the other numbers yet. They all flashed up so fast I had to quickly read them as I saw them. Looks like Gang Gang or JB. No, Gang Gang's currently leading the pack here right now, taking the corkscrew at the end section there. Let's see how his first lap clocks in a few seconds. Cut and Line's getting a little bit messy in the back section there, hovering over the cricket pitch right now. Gang Gang with a 32.88, a good hot lap there. Two of those will get him a pretty high time if he gets something around the similar and keeps the same sort of pace happening. JB with a 37.5 on lap 1. Archmage just crossing the line there, now on lap 2, 48.13 for him. The one I want to see right now is Gang Gang. He's at the Dan Power Loop gate. He's heading towards the start-finish gate. What's his time going to be? Is it going to... but nonetheless, that was still his personal best. That was a 33.9. That puts you to, what was that?
11th place.
11th place right now, gang. Good job.
JB in 18th.
He's moved up a little bit too.
He's creeped up.
I think one position with that time there.
Cutting lines.
Is cutting out his video.
You are...
Oh, well, he's still
You're
alive.
upside down.
The clear views are getting whispers of your weak VTX signal in the distance there, upside down.
Archmage in a 32nd. Looks like an improve as well.
Yeah, definitely. The green text up there means that he's moved up a position, or it's his current personal best.
And JB as well.
White personal best previous runs. What does pink mean, though? Dan, if you're watching, can you tell us what the pink personal best means? Huh?
And
Everyone.
the double horn.
Oh, top qualifier time. Okay. So only one person will see that on. Buzzer's rung. Finish your lap, guys, and then land. We'll see 3 pilots moving up and improving on their times from that run there. It'll be Gang, JB, Archmage, AU.
So Strat having a little bit of trouble there.
Oh, Cordis also getting a personal best there at the end with a 1:30.24.
JB quick through the split S. He's going to make a run for it through the start-finish gates. And he moves into 15th. So that's a PB of 69.24 with the last lap. Quickest of all 4 with a 33.25. All smiles as they leave the pilot box to go and retrieve quads. Powder downer.
Yes, you can't take off again once the race has ended if you... No more of that, please, Strad. Last warning. Anyway, here.
Over to our sponsors.
Yeah, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Mission Foods, XTEK, Criterion Solutions, official store NextFPV.
Is the Birdman still around?
He's still up there.
Can we confirm that the Birdman...
The Birdman is up there, and last
He's
I
still
checked,
upright.
and still sober.
He's just...
He's on the edge. He's edging, as you could say.
Criterion Solutions. Thanks to Criterion Solutions, Australian FPV Association, ACTAA and the MAAA. They help us run this event. CASA.
Rain or something.
The Australian Defence Force teams.
Probably angry at me.
Buzz Hobbies. And of course, Rising Sun FPV. And we are at the top. Group A. This is your final qualifying run for today.
From here, you can relax
So after
and know
this,
that you did well. Thumbs up.
stand by.
Stand by. Not ready. Thumbs up. Oh, it's Steve. Are you ready now, Steve? Okay, thank you. Gentlemen, arm your quads and launch on the tone. In your guess is as good as mine. Nice staggered launch there. You should see some quads flying in formation through the start-finish gate, making their way around the slalom and approaching the bottom story of the AU FPV tower. Working their way through the mission gate ground floor, circling their way around. It looks like our leader of this pack right now will be Sicko Crow or Steve K. Looks like Steve K just by a second or a smidge. 1, 2, 3 through the mission tower. Sicko Crow and Steve K still trailing each other. You'd think they were local pilots with each other with the way they fly so close, yet so far apart.
We've got Stevie K's quad visible in Sicko Crow's cam.
Love that chase action.
Stevie K wrapping up his first lap.
35.96 and a 37.13 from Sicko.
1.2 behind is Sicko Crow. And a further 5 back is Steele. Jano looks like lights out.
Definitely good night to Jano
Mongoose.
and Mongoose.
Maybe trying to recover. See some sort of structure in the background.
Steele hits Steele.
Stevie K lights it up with a 32.52.
New personal best. He's
Into
moved up.
14th place.
14th, and Sicko now in 19th.
So 3 seconds separate Steve K and Sicko. And lights out for Sicko, unfortunately.
Steve K staying in 12th place now. He's going to get one more lap in because the buzz is about to sound. I think Steele...
That's a heavy impact.
Camera remains out, Steve. You've got OSD, so hooray, you haven't fried your fry controller, but your camera says no more. Looks like Steele snaked in on the buzzer. One more lap. That's Sly Dog. Chris Quad's finishing now.
So
And
Steele
Steele's done.
with a PB of 6.89. That moves him up into 15th place. Next heat rolling through. Get the...
You can make it as manual or as heavy as you want in terms of...
So Group B are on the line. Sun's starting to move behind the stadium, so behind race control.
Just a quick test over there on the track while people still retrieve. Looks like all is good for Carl's quad. Oh, it's not Carl, is it?
So clearly more repairs occurring as the heat progresses. Pilots needing just to check that everything works. So for those of you watching the live feed, so Stevie K, if I can show this with a deconstructed quad here. I'll just pass that over to Timmy. So a deconstructed quad here.
Is his camera. It's like, hopefully it's just unplugged. It's all physically there. But, oh wait, it smells a bit
It
burnt.
smells.
Is
smells
that
average.
this? So,
Oh, we've got a ESC smell. All right, in race control here, a questionable smell.
not a human one.
Not a human one. It was a definite electronic smell.
Don't be so close if quad's arm. Seen some do unpredictable things. And that won't be covered by insurance if you're that close. So you have to just lift his Freddy Four Fingers. Is one of them on fire, Scott? Oh, okay.
We may have found...
We smelled it from here, so it can't be good if it's reached us with the wind.
Real quick, if you've been enjoying the coffee from the coffee truck up above, they're going to be here for about an hour till about 6 o'clock, so there's still time if it's dragging on and you're hurting for some coffee. You really need coffee for that last run. Be sure to get up there, grab coffee. You have until about 6.
We have a missing iPhone charger from upstairs. Just wondering if anyone may have inadvertently grabbed it. Please see Warren with the goatee. All right, pilots, you all ready? Thumbs up. Cool.
Stand by, pilots. All right, goggles down. Pilots, thumbs up for video. Arm your quads in less than 5. Oh. Hot. Got a broken arm there.
Broken arm, and it's right in front of the pilot
Kawato
pits.
with the whole shot. All right, that's going to put Mr. G in the lead as he goes through the corkscrew. Very tidy exit into the split S. He'll make a good run to clean up his first lap. Papa C just wrapping up the corkscrew, moving into the split S. All right, Kawada's going to make a hot run for his second lap through. Mr. G with a very tidy 34.02. 0.36 faster than his opening lap with a PB. Kawato has lit that lap up with a 32.08. He's making up for that opening lap. Mr. G with a 32.84. That's a hot run. 30.59 Kawato with a 62.68. That's a PB. Mr. G 66.86. Both of you improving. Pilots are down. Quads are down. Retrieve your quads. We're going to get Group C on the line.
Let's get Group 3 ready. We've got 3 more heats and then we're over to Group 3. Straight away, we want to go back to back. So in 4 races, you'll be flying up now. Group 3. And the first group of that will be Woodsy FPV, Kentucky, Atlantic, Rock and Roller, and CTZ Snooze and Croops. Cap. Just a question on the live stream from Nathan Roberts. What time are we finishing today? Sunset. And, well, basically whatever comes first. We either get Group 3 done or we stop at sunset. But at 2 hours, we won't get Group 3 done, but I think we'll get through at least the practice and 2 qualifying probably. So we'll have to push their qualifying till tomorrow morning. So, be on the lookout because the schedule will have to incur some adjustments. We also may be impacted by strong gusty winds of 45 kilometers an hour, which may annihilate the track for all we know. So stand by for further updates from race director Rhett Mooney or contest director myself in the event of such tragic circumstances. The flap seat, everyone.
More friends around here. People look up to you.
Brace yourself.
There's a lot of people that, here.
I think you just blew me a kiss.
Here comes Greg again. Did it change your life, Greg? Oh, yeah. It's now my life kind of centers around
Everyone ready? Thumbs up.
the games, arcades, and stuff. That's,
Oh, wait.
right now, that's my thing.
Oh, hello. Hello, Pav. I'll just, let's just go back. Back to this view. Pav, what gives? Waiting on that guy. In case you're wondering. I think he's trying to change his channel. Let's just check the RF Explorer. We want to see Pav on channel 1. Currently does not appear to be on any channel. Oh, is he? I think it looks okay from everyone though. Such is life. Pav's out for this round. Sorry, guys, for keeping you waiting. Thumbs up if you're ready. Pilot, time your quads and launch on the turn. Looks like Saber's rebooted. He may be caught somewhere. I can't quite make it out. There is something in the way of his camera lens. Clump of grass. He must have picked it up along the way. No one's clocked the lap yet. Oh, wait. There's Ad Veloskia. 19th place he's sitting in right now. His first lap there was a 37.5. Apolowski now clocking in 2 laps. Unfortunately, not an improvement yet. He's working with a pair of 36s, roughly. So he needs to do a bit more on this lap here, and he'll improve on his time by a smidge. Flaps on lap 2, and no, you full stuck flaps. That was coming out of the ramp, wasn't it? Yeah, unfortunate. KSR working on lap number 2 now. He's at the corkscrew at the end section there. Soon enough, he'll be clocking his 3rd lap.
And that's Ad Veloskia.
Did he go through the gate there?
He's gone through the gates.
Nice.
However,
no picking up quads yet.
No,
Finish your lap. And then lands.
No, I'm good. So 34.04 for Avaloskia before he cartwheeled just past race control. Saber's still live through the dive. Going to make his way into the mission tower. Troy Star just getting back online. That's going to close off his second lap.
And here comes Sabre at the last section of the power loop. Misses the top section, hits the grass. Turtle upside down. Still got to go through the top.
Sabre makes good of that split S.
All right, and that's everyone finished. Sabre is down. Track is now clear.
Moving into 48 or staying in 48. You are a true gentleman.
This guy is the man, courtesy of Maddie's wallet.
Well, it might be Jason's wallet, actually. And there you go, it's Jay.
You said grab your wallet.
I did say grab my
Thanks,
wallet.
Matt. Thanks,
However,
Jason.
thank you, it's upstairs. So shout out to Artie Pirate from Pirate Wings. I'm going to give you a shameless plug. So, if we can get
What do you make?
What do we make? Race wings.
Oh, so it's we though. Yes, there's two of you.
It is the
yes?
two of us.
Who cuts though? Who does more work? It's never fair.
We both do
Definitely
an
Jason.
equal amount of work.
He's the bigger bunny.
He
You're the little bunny.
He's absolutely so. So a shout out to the other co-founder of the Australian Spec Wing Racing Series, Artie Pirate, who is on my right-hand side. You can actually pick up one of our Pirate Wings, aka the Primal, from NextFPV, one of our sponsors here.
And what do you do with them?
We race them, my friend.
Oh yeah, what's that like? Different sort of track, of course, right?
It is a different track. We had our opening event at Sydney's Out of Heaven in August with great success.
Nice.
We learnt a few things around our track setup and the infrastructure available, be it gates more so, foam, wings, and metal gates. Don't mix as well as you
anything
would.
shred?
We, I brought 2 and I took home 4.
Okay.
So if that gives
How
you
much?
an idea.
How much can you glue together on them before it's dead, Jim?
Well, actually, Epic completely disassembled his race wing and managed to hot glue and sticky tape the thing back together and continue racing for another 2 races. So they do take a bit of a beating.
FPV, she'll give you all me energy for next round. That's kind of you. Pass, give me a thumbs up when you're all ready.
All right, goggles down, thumbs up for video.
You got front on, frosty face. Thumbs up from him, we're good to go. Love the Jenko glowing demon eyes.
All right, pilots, arm your quads. Lesson 5. Houdini quick off the mark with a 4.9. That's Frosty. Good night. Houdini making his way into the corkscrew. If he keeps it tidy. All right, Jenko with a clean lap, 38.28. Houdini, 37.19. So about 0.8 separating the boys. Jenko recovering there. So we've got black tip through the mission tower. Heavy impact from Jenko. Blonde Angel making her way through the corkscrew, middle section, into the last. She'll make her way into the split S. Black tip, quick lap through. Or quick end to the first lap. Houdini with a 45, but an improvement with an 82.18 so far. Houdini with a low exit from the mission tower, but recovers. And that's the 2 minutes. So pilots, finish the lap you're on. Black tip still live, just coming through the start-finish gate with a 47.03 best lap, moving into 45th place. Blonde Angel still live, track is live. We still have one pilot in the air.
We're up to the final round now for Group 2. That'll be Gang Gang, Archmage AU, JB, Cutting Lines, Coitus, and Strad. And then right up after that in the waiting bay, we want to see Woodsy FPV, Kentucky, Atlantic, Rock and Roller, CTZ Snooze, and Croops.
And we now have all pilots down. Track is clear. Retrieve your quads. K-Mac, thank you for the kind words. Travelling down from Sydney from our Out of Heaven Club in Western Sydney. So Blonde Angel, 62nd.
So yeah, in 62th place right now is Blonde Angel.
So it looks like, so Timmy, it looks like I've got a little bit of competition around 60th place with myself. Coitus with a 130.24. This is where the real competition is. Troy Star with a 132. Primal Matty, that's me, with a 132.67.
Oh, the pack there.
It's and Rocket 133 and Blonde Angel. So look, there's some competition at the back end of the field here. I think this is where it is going to get interesting tomorrow.
The top 5 still hasn't changed yet, has it though? No, it's more. Wait, no, it's been the same, right?
We've had a little bit of a shuffle here.
Top 8 are all. Oh yes. So as it stands, when we do the rounds on Saturday, top 6. We're doing 6.
So at TQ so far, we've got BMS Thomas with a 51.78, Heapsy with a 54.18, FPV Doug F with a 55.71. Granger, 58.25, just happy to be here. 59.62, rounding out the top 5.
Yeah, okay, I get you now. So what Rhett was saying is that the top 8 pilots will be the best seed in each of the elimination brackets. So they'll be up against a mixture of all the other people in these other numbers up to the 48.
All right, we got.
No, hang on. It means this.
Stand by.
It means the last one was powered to NTSC. Sometimes it doesn't like having a switch between syncing to powered and NTSC.
There you go.
That's
We've got clean video for all 6 pilots. Goggles down.
I don't like the cricket sound.
All right, pilots, thumbs up for video.
Arm your quads and launch on the tone.
Gang Gang with a go round. Clean start with a whole shot of 4.67.
No, my buddy Coitus crashed out. Good night.
Good night. So we're down 2.
Pack up your stuff and come join here and take over the microphone from me because I'm in Group 3. And I'm going to need all the positive encouragement from your surly tones.
You're going to start your warm-up stretch shortly, Timbo?
No, probably not. I don't. No.
Cutting lines heavy into
No, you
the
can't
corkscrew.
because your antenna's like buried into the ground. Well, that sucks. Yeah.
Just a casual
Okay,
whinge.
yeah, because does Red have to write this down and review it? Oh, there goes the gate. We've just lost a gate. The double gate. The double next FPV gate after the mission tower is down. Okay, we'll have to rerun that race. Race director is called. A rerun on that one.
Pilots, if you want to
May as
bring
well
in your
bring it in.
quads.
We're going to count it. We have to fix that double story gate
We're
now.
going to rerun that.
Can we get some volunteers to help just re-stand that gate up? It might need a bit of love and redoing of the straps.
All right, anyone from Team New South Wales on site? Strad, can you bring that in for me? Stephen? Powder, can you bring that in? We're gonna rerun. It's all right. All right, huge shout out to the helpers here at the Nationals. They have been relentless in their pursuit for excellence on the track. Much repairs occurring. Or let's call it maintenance. So for those of you watching along at home, we did have a gate go down. So as a result of a significant change to the track, we've made the call to rerun that heat. So a lucky break for a few. Huge shout out to our sponsors again. Mission Foods, NextFPV.
How you doing? It's Joe Scully. Hello to everyone in Australia. We're really excited. This weekend coming up is the Australian Drone Nationals, and we want to thank the official retailer, NextFPV. That is what we use to keep the power on right here at the rooms at the Drone Sports International Championships in Youngwall, Korea. If you're at the Australian Drone Nationals, make sure you support those that support you. NextFPV, they're on site, of course, as we get ready for the Australian Drone Nationals this weekend coming up. Put in your orders and just put in the notes that you're going to be there. Free shipping, as it's going to be delivered, hand delivered by the Birdman himself to the Australian Drone Nationals.
Little shout out from the voice of FPV events, Joe Scully.
Yeah, shout out to Joe Scully. Really wish we could have had you here. I'd be much less fatigued if you were. We're going to work hard to make it happen next. We almost had a chance, but things just didn't work out, you know. Sometimes they don't. Let's play this song.
It happens.
Here's some actual HD footage from early today of the track, courtesy of Steve K. I might try and remix the pre-stream video to have this instead, so that way it's current. So sorry, Gash, your footage from last year may get bumped. I may re-edit the video tonight, depending on my fatigue levels. Oh, there's some good chase footage there too. That was good. That was good. A bit of an overtakey wakey. Oh, Yeah, and Steve's pretty smooth too, so it's it will induce less motion sickness. Here comes my favorite bit, the Dan Powell loop. Could have looped it better, but acceptable. Oh, you know what? I'm so lucky. I even get 2 laps to work with here of some little snippets of this. 2 minutes 20.
So, Timmy, it's worth mentioning that Stevie K took a little bit of a break from racing for some time this year.
I was so devastated and upset that I unsubscribed from his YouTube.
That makes 2 of us.
But then I instantly resubscribed when he came back. But now he's obsessed with the little tiny ones, isn't he?
The tiny whoops. We did have a tiny whoop race in the Team New South Wales Airbnb last night.
How'd it go?
It was great fun.
What did you do gates with? Just the chairs and tables?
We just got Epic to stand still with legs slightly apart and arms above his head, and we had multiple features through multiple rooms, so that kept us entertained for, I'm going to say, the best part of an hour before we needed to call it a night and get ready for this morning.
That's pretty good. Oh yeah, it had its own built-in structures. That's quite nice, isn't it? Well, Steve's just gone 3 laps.
That's
I got plenty to work with.
There we go. We'll give him a qualifying time for this one for sure.
He would have done pretty well in this run too, so thank you for your HD sacrifice, Mr. Stephen Kind.
Thank you, sir. We will I can't even say the word. I'm going to like him again. Resubscribe to YouTube.
And his newsletter.
Does he get a newsletter?
No, maybe he produces one.
Maybe he produces one. Stevie K, can you do a newsletter for us, please?
Really? No, surely not.
Surely not. But he is becoming very much the expert in the whoop class. He had a long list. His latest video, I think, had a long list.
That's me.
Of tricks needed to be done within 60 seconds.
You want to tap in now? Oh, you're in that rerun, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, saved by the bell, Curtis. Tell us the story about how did that go down?
Well, I crashed out, then one of the gates fell down, and I get to go again. It's a pretty happy moment for me because I did quite poorly, and I thought I'd have another chance to better my current 58th place, I think. So hopefully I can hold it together and go down a few more spots if I'm lucky.
Gonna go up some
spots. Or down, I want to move some spots.
So as you close off your 4th run of your first qualifying session, what's your thoughts of the track this year?
Yeah, it's a nice track. Feels harder to do than in the simulator, but I like it. The only annoying part is that mission bell, which is easy to get wrong. Yeah, it's difficult to judge the angle, and very easy to clip it on the outside edge. So. Also the dive gate. I have a thing against dive gates.
So Group 3 has just had a hot tip there to take a little bit of care in the mission bell or the rise into
be very deceptive.
That exit gate, yes. Yeah. Too high, too low, it is good night.
Yeah, too high, you won't make it in the that top gate there.
All right, a huge shout out to our track repairers.
Cheers.
A round of applause for the guys in the stands.
Okay, we can now resume the final race of Group 2.
So this will wrap up Group 2, the rerun. So a second chance for a few of the pilots as they closed off.
And I think Group 3 will see their first practice and first qualifying today, and then we'll have to do the other 3 tomorrow morning after freestyle.
So it's 5:46 p.m. local time. Anyone watching from interstate or even outside of the country, for 5:45 p.m. Sun's due to set at around about 7:20-ish. I do have to say, Timmy, I'm enjoying the track cam.
Yeah,
particularly off the start blocks.
It's such good value, isn't it?
It is nice to get some engagement as pilots go out and do put their quads on the line.
I built the stream out of 2 more cameras, but it's been difficult. Well, I had the pilot pits this morning, but then I had to turn off because it's a Connex and people complained about that maybe have given them digital and video interference. And then there's one more that I have yet to plug in, which would be, I think, just pointing at the crowd at some point somewhere. Might do that tomorrow. I've got the legs there. I just need the east side webcam. I'll do that tomorrow morning. That box there.
All right, pilots making their way back into the pilot box. Got a nice little crowd gathered behind us here.
It's too dangerous. Okay, if you want. It would. Or at the bottom, just to the side of the outside on the right, having everything approach to it. All right, guys, give us a thumbs up when you're all ready.
Stand by, just waiting on one, just to get set with goggles.
Okay,
right.
Looks like we're good.
Thumbs up for video.
You will be soon.
Okay, pilots, arm your quads.
Launch on the tone in less than 5. Sorry about that little
The
brief
rerun
delay.
is underway. Gang with the whole shot, 468.
Everyone with a whole shot time, so you've all clocked on the timer, so this is good. Your lap has
Everyone is
begun.
live.
Sorry, I'm going to change this song. I have a personal dislike for it. In fact, I'm going to abandon it from the playlist.
So JB just wrapping up a tidy first lap. See if we can improve on a 48.67.
Looks like we've lost Gang. No, you lost your quad. Oh, we've got no video for you.
No, he's still live.
It's gone terrible. You got a time though. It's a new PB for you, Gang, so keep going. But yeah.
So Coitus, looks like you're in the nets. So that's going to be a no deal. You are not getting out of there.
You're stuck way at the top. It's on loan.
Cutting lines, goggles up, lights out. Archmage.
We're going to need the ladder for that too, Curtis.
JB quick through the split S. He's going to wrap up this lap here with a 44.3. No improvement on his best so far. Gang with a 30.26. That's your best lap, mate. PB of 62.87. We'll see how that ranks you as we wrap up this round. So Strad still live on the track.
There's the
And
buzzer. Finish your lap.
JB.
Just keep it together, Strad. This is the time you're going to get 2 laps.
JB through the end of the corkscrew is going to make his way quickly to the split S.
He'll take 3 laps in this run.
Straight with an impact in the mission tower, but still live. JB 38.68, no improvement on your time, 69.24 combined.
Track's still live. Strad's the last man standing. He's making his way towards the corkscrew there. He's almost towards the end.
We are all crossing everything for you, Strad.
You're doing it.
Doing what?
Using your imagination, Peter.
And there he is. Strad has put together 2 laps. For a combined 161.51. All right, if that,
Well done, you done it.
If that smile was any wider, you'd probably crack your face, my friend. So well done.
Tear it in half.
Mate, good job. Gang, 62.87. No idea.
Hook, Robin Williams movie from 1991, where he starts to see the imagination. Little homage, little tribute there.
I do like the amount of work that's gone into the sound effect board.
It hasn't been
On the
changed in a
tailing,
while,
mate,
but there was a point where I'd sit there at night at late thinking about what sound effects would good. What can I snip from a movie or song?
Fantastic. So that concludes Group 2.
Yes, it does.
So, mate, you've got to check out of the commentary position and go get ready for your racing.
Yeah, you can. I guess you'll have to solo a little bit while Curtis gets his quad out of the net. He's on the ladder right now. I've got my batteries ready.
Right.
I've got my transmitter ready there and my goggles, so I won't take too long to be prepared.
We'll hang out.
Hang out for a little bit.
Until
I'm in heat C.
All right.
C.
B-Mort, all the way from the other side of the world, has thrown us a hey
Oh, he's tuning in. I wonder what time
on
it is
Facey,
there.
so
He'd be just waking up, getting ready.
Getting ready, so good luck.
Yes, good luck today at DCL. Do Team Raiden proud. Yeah, I'm in Group C.
And say good day to the old Seymour as well.
The old who?
Crago.
Oh, Seymour.
Seymour and B-Mort. So,
Seymour, B-Mort.
Again, two superstars that I got to share a bit of time with over the last couple of weeks. So
I liked his last name below zero. I don't know why he changed it.
You do what you got to do.
Sometimes you think someone's got a perfect name. Why do they change it? Like Hocklu's former name. I really liked it.
I think it was forced upon him by me, to be quite honest.
It was Thickless. And then, I don't know. I don't know what caused the change, but it happened. Is he in Group 3?
All right, so Group 3.
3A, out on the line. That'll be Woodsy FPV, Kentucky, Atlantic, Rock and Roller, CTZ, Snooze, and Croops.
CT Snooze.
Is the Z silent?
It is a silent snooze. A
Is
silent Z, not a silent snooze.
It is Captain Snooze. I imagine.
Captain Snooze.
That's what I imagine.
City Z Snooze.
It is not. It's not Captain Snooze. I've been living a
Chris
lie my whole
Thompson.
life. I'll have to come back and seek clarification from.
So he's
the
wandering
Betaflight
out
man
with
himself.
his AEDT frames, the polycarbonate frame. I fly them.
And Yiming does too. Yeah, I think I saw him having. Yeah,
Yiming.
There's a few of you.
Yiming, Artie Pirate, CT. We've been using the Tough, the Evo Tough. Some people love them, some people like them. I'm a huge fan. They're particularly durable. So for our indoor races, much less downtime. And with very few LEDs actually mounted, or a single LED mounted in the middle of the frame, we can actually illuminate the whole body. So they look kind of cool at night. Yeah, Shirley is agreeing with you that Below Zero was the coolest name.
Damn right, Shirley.
So
thanks for agreeing.
Shirley, thumbs up for agreeing with the crew here.
Mooney reckons we'll squeeze in Q2 as well as Q1. I'm a bit more pessimistic. I think we'll get practice in qualifying.
All right, pilots are making their way back into the pilot area. So pilots in Group 3, just a reminder as you're getting set for your races, probably bring your second quad down with you. Keep it close, maybe clip it behind us.
That was clearly in the briefing, guys.
So we want to get as much done as we can for today. So our Group 3 pilots, this will be your first practice, your first time flying the track in real life. Atlantic.
Now his camera always does that. Needs a reboot.
All right, pilots, goggles down. No video.
No
for
video
Atlantic.
from you, Atlantic.
Can we confirm? Oh no, here we go.
He's ready. All right,
We're
arm
good.
your quads.
All right, thumbs up for video.
Launch on the tone in less than 5.
So pilots just navigating their first experience on the track. Rock and roller. Upside down. Looking to turtle mode, back up right. CT snooze. You have an up close and personal view of one of the gates. Atlantic being taken out by the mission gate, but it looks like you've been spat out the bottom. All right, Woodsy making his way into the dive gates. All right, so we say goodnight to CT Snooze. So all pilots just starting to get a feel for the track. This is their first time flying live today. We got Woodsy with goggles up. Pilots, that's your 2 minutes, so finish the lap that you're on. Atlantic coming through with a 2-lap practice. Best lap of 44.38. Kentucky's still live on the track, so track is still live, gentlemen. And I think we have all pilots down. All right, retrieve your quads. B, Roadblock, Spastic, JD, Dizzy Die, Bloke, Sky Racer. You guys are on the line. And if we can have getting ready, Dirty, Dello, Timitron, He-Man, Yenta, Philby C, Group C.
Well, I'm back.
Welcome.
Thank you. Had a rerun may as well not have occurred for me since I crashed out again. Anyway, but that's racing for you.
We've got it done. So Group B is getting set on the line.
Group C, get ready.
Group C. Yep, you guys are set. So we've got a bit of the sun starting to move behind us, casting a little bit of shade over the west side of the stadium. So it's going to change a little bit of the view for the pilots through the start-finish gate as they hook into that hard right-left chicane. All right, we got 5 pilots on the line. We're waiting on 1. Copy that. So pilots in the pilot box. We're just waiting on 1 to make their way to the line, so you can take a deep breath, relax the fingers. Yeah, it looks, yeah, we roll through, mate. You're good. Penquaticus RC has given a shout out for Sky Racer and JD. Thanks for the shout out. All right, we have 6 pilots in the box, goggles down. Can I get a thumbs up for video? Pilots, arm your quads in less than 5. So pilots just gingerly making their way around the track for the first time.
Oh, Spastic has
Spastic
gone AWOL.
Got the ant races on the TV.
Sure does.
We've got blokes still on the line, guys on the line. Roadblock with an impact to a gate, however, back on track. Someone get that man a spotter. All right, Sky Racer with a little bit of a tumble. JD turning up the heat a little bit on that exit from the mission gate, mission tower. A little bit hot though, exiting high. So even with this being practice, pilots are certainly taking an opportunity to have a crack at laying down a time. The time does not matter. Not in this round. Finish the laps that you're on. All right, so we have Group C up. So all pilots are down. Pilots retrieve your quads. Now Group C on the line. So Group D, if I can have you starting to get ready, please. We've got Blades, L2 Smith 2, Pyrotech or Pyrotech. We're going to find that out real soon. Call Sign, Hot Glue, and Slapdash. You guys are going to be up next. That's Group D of of our 3. So C's on the line now.
Now we get to watch our glorious leader, Timitron, try his hand at the track for the first time. No pressure whatsoever, Timmy.
Tell you what, the Army drone racing team certainly make the most of their photographic opportunities at an event. They're certainly not shy of a camera. There we go. Race control on the official photography sheet.
What's going on? We're running out of time.
Oh, it's always the Air Force. Hey.
We need some shaming sound effects.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Come on there, no pressure. Alrighty, pilots, arm your quads. Start on the tone in less than 5. .30 with the whole shot, 9.94 seconds. But they're just feeling it out. There's no need to stress out. Just a practice. So just relax and just fly through the clouds, Timmy. You're a bird in the sky. Is this relaxing?
No, you're fine, buddy. Yenta with a heavy impact, but upright. So again, Polish just getting the feel on their first practice run. Philby. Is goggles up. So Timitron has been manning the mic all day.
Looks like he's the last. Oh no, Yenta is back up.
Couple of seconds left in your 2 minutes, guys. So Timmy gets the extra lap, and the Yenta You'll land after this. So Tim gets the extra practice lap.
Use it wisely, Timmy. You definitely avoided them.
And a safe practice lap.
Well, if that wasn't a practice, you would have come 40th. So just do the same thing again, and you'll be right.
All right, pilots retrieve your quads.
Sorry, Timmy. Rules is rules. You understand.
All right, so we have Group D on the line. Blades, L2 Smith 2, Pyrotek, Callsign Hot Glue, Slapdash. And if we could get Group E ready to have a crack at this. Biz, Ahmed, Beatdown, JC FPV, FPV Hack, and Just in Time. Close friends with Just Incredible. So something that is absolutely evident, I don't know if you can see this on the live stream or on the video if you're watching along at home, is the changing conditions. We had I'm not going to say a calm start to the day. We had a moderate breeze, but the wind did pick up a little bit for Group 2, and certainly for the freestyle guys. But as we come to the tail end of the day, it seems to have settled right down. So
yeah, it's a lovely little breeze now.
So it appears that there's a distinct advantage to possibly being Group 3 for today with the conditions that are presenting themselves. However, they will be chasing a changing light condition.
Yes, just a toss-up. Which one you prefer more, wind or light? There's still plenty of light around. I think I'm going to go ahead and use the wind as an excuse for my performance today.
We just turn
make me feel a lot better.
Let's get the keys and we'll turn the lights on. We'll just keep going.
We're going to fly all night. We're going to finish this. We're not even going to sleep.
Race control.
3 days compressed into one. No one is leaving here until we've finished.
All right, so pilots making their way back. Call out for Pyrotek. A shout out from Penquaticus.
Can anyone give us a pronunciation guide on Pyra/Pyrotek? Anyone in the chat?
Pyrotek. There we go. We've just had
Pyrotek.
confirmation it's Pyrotek.
Cheers.
I will adjust my enunciation for the remainder of Group 3. Oh, we just got one pilot on the line. Just getting set.
Found the last bag of chips.
Mate, it's all yours.
Ooh.
Thanks to Mission Foods.
Oh, it's already open. I'm going to go for it.
The Supreme Cheese tortilla triangles. They are delicious. So we're just getting... Unplug 4.
Now change the channel. Never get the plug 4 back in. That'd be rude.
Fair call from... So race control munchies being sorted here. Sorted here thanks to Mission Foods. Nothing there. Really low. So if you can see this on the live stream, we have just some information from the RF Explorer. This has been a wonderful tool for our race directors, just to make sure everyone's on the right channel, right power. Any sort of crossover or bleed, we can see and make adjustments before it has an impact on pilots or the race. So we've got blades just powering down to save the Mars. Every Mar matters. Right. Local time, 6:19 p.m.
I concur.
About an hour of light, according to the app on my phone.
Slapdash is out. He couldn't get it working in time.
Slapdash is unplugged and is just withdrawn from this one, so we'll get sorted at some stage. All right, 5 in the line, goggles down, thumbs up. I'm your quads in lesson 5.
Prepare to witness my true power. Behold. Die, human.
So a little shout out to Pyrotech, seeing that I've got his call sign wrong quite a few times. I'll give him a call. He's making his way up to the Split S, and then we'll make his way through to the start-finish gate. Although, and there's a lap down for Pyrotech. Well done. Blades, a very cruisy 50-second opener. Calls Sydney's Out of Heaven FPV his home club.
Oh, Blades has spiraled out of control, but he's back up in the air.
So pilots will finish the lap that you're on. Hot glue through the dive gate. Getting a little bit of extra practice. Need to make your way into the mission tower. That's a very casual approach, however safe.
Safe is good.
Sometimes safe is good, particularly around practice. You want to feel how the track feels, or see how the track feels.
You don't want to be damaging anything before it actually counts.
Now tell me, did you break anything in your first qualifying runs?
Oh, I sure did. I destroyed a camera, and that's about it actually. Well, one of my pods broke, but that doesn't matter.
So one pod and one camera for yourself?
Yes, and I feel like the VTX on one of my quads is a little bit dodgy, so I don't know if I'll have time to swap that out tonight. Perhaps.
All right, we got hot glue still up in the air, however, completing the lap. All pilots are down. Pilots, can you retrieve your quads, please? That's going to move us through to the next group, or the next heat. Let me bring up the sheet. We are at Group E, so this is the bottom of, I shouldn't say the bottom, this is the tail end of Group 3. So we've got Biz, Ahmed, Beatdown, JC FPV, FPV Hack, and Just in Time.
And can we get Group A ready?
I've gone too far, sorry Skipper.
Can we get Group A ready? You will have your first qualifying round after this. That's Woodsy FPV, Kentucky, Atlantic, Rock and Roller, CTZ, Snooze, and Kroops.
So pilots, as you're making your way out to the start blocks, if you want to give the guys and girls at home a little wave. For those that are streamed in, give them a smile and a wave. We are a happy crew here in the nation's capital. So this will be the final practice run, closing off Group 3. Bit of chatter from the Air Force team.
As usual, the Army team is filming everyone and everything. It's constant vigilance in the Army.
They have a strong media game.
They do.
They certainly seem to have the budget for it. So
they also have the budget for a shipping container.
The only... No, disregard. I was going to say the only disadvantage of having it at a work day is you've got to be in the Army. It's a few years. Shout out to the Army boys though. They are always full of support. All right, we got goggles on, please. All right, thumbs up for video. Okay, pilot, time your quads. Starting in less than 5.
Bit of a staggered start here as well. You can go if you want.
Oh, Biz with a high exit from the mission tower.
Oh, we warned you.
It has claimed a few victims, myself included.
Oh yes, I've been very intimate with that tower there.
But I'm definitely not blaming the tower. I'm going to blame my skills in that one.
Well, that's probably correct, but less satisfying.
All right, however, Biz did tidy up, so there's a lap
that
down.
was a scream from
there's a
Biz.
celebration for a single lap from Biz. Just a reminder that it is a 2-lap consecutive, and this is only a practice run. Mate, we've got, I don't know if you can, I wish you could see this, those of you watching at home. We've got some nervous legs going on here.
Or maybe he's just feeling the Canberra cold. Oh, Ahmed found the tunnel, and it's lights out for him. I think I might have seen a few bits come out the other end, so... I don't know.
All right, the track is still live. We've got FPV Hack. You can, yes, you only got 2 minutes though once the timer goes. It's a long time to wait. So JC FPV just enjoying the sunset as he lands. And it looks like, no, we've still got FPV Hack still active on the way home. And a safe 2 laps down. All right. Group A, you're up. So pilots, retrieve your quads. Group A, can I get you on the line? It's A now.
It counts now, so be on your game. Your A game.
So Group A on the line, Group A, you're up. Group B, can you strap a battery onto your quad and be nearby? A shout out to NextFPV, the Birdman, worked tirelessly. Well, I'm assuming he's worked tirelessly all day. Give me a shout out anyway. All right, pilots, once your quads are on the line, powered up, and you're ready to race, let's get you back into the pilot box as quick as we can.
The faster we go, the faster we all get to go and have dinner, and potentially something else. I myself am looking forward to a nice beer.
A beer to wrap the day up.
I could crack a cold one.
All right.
Do we have a beer who's a sponsor? We should. It's the official beer of the Australian Drone Nationals.
All right. Snooze is making his way back into the pilot box. So once you're seated and ready to go, or standing and ready to go, goggles down, please. So just waiting on one. All right, goggles down. Pilots, thumbs up for video. Okay, arm your quads, starting in less than 5.
And we got some launch mode going on.
Big preload there.
I believe that was Atlantic. He also won the whole shot with a 5.99. It's quite fast.
So for those of you, sorry, we've bumped mics again. So
no, I do apologize. I had nothing of value to say.
So first qualifying run for Group 3, 2-lap consecutive. We'll get you seated on the table, on the leaderboard.
Ooh, there's a hefty clang in the tower, AU FPV tower. And
that's Rock and Roller by the look of it.
He is going down. He is trying to get back up again. Oh, and he does. He manages.
So Kentucky with a 42.27 opener.
Oh no, Atlantic is in the net, and you cannot get out from that. I'm
you
sorry,
are not going
mate.
anywhere.
It's happened to me.
All right, Kentucky's just starting to spread his wings a little bit, get a little bit of speed.
Woodsy is down and trying desperately to get back up. Oh, and he manages it.
High out of the mission tower. However, stays upright. Going to make his way into the corkscrew. Quick entry.
Rock and Roller coming too high out of that tunnel. And
Tiny
hitting the
third
gate.
section into the split S.
Keep warning you about it. When are you going to listen?
We are talking about that all day. Kentucky puts down a 2 laps. So on the leaderboard.
He moves into a 33rd position with an 86.95.
And we have Woodsy.
CTZ Snooze has gone for a snooze.
That is lights out from Snooze.
The eternal sleep.
Good night. All right, Woodsy's just starting to light this up a little bit, so that's the 2 minutes, guys. You get to finish this lap. Kentucky's having a crack on this final run here for his first qualifying run. That's Woodsy with a 44.56, 64.
Kentucky, I think he moves into 33rd position. I don't know what he was before, but I think that's better.
Well, it's the first qualifier, so that's going to be him on the table. 33rd Kentucky, Woodsy 64th, Krug 69th, and we've got a sad DNF for the remaining 3. All right, pilots, retrieve your quads. Can I get the next group up, please? This is Group C.
B. This is Group B.
B. My apologies.
Can we get Group C on
Group C
standby,
ready?
please?
Pilots getting set on the line. This is Group B. Let's toggle the sheet here. And we'll see who's in this one. So we have Roadblock, Spastic, JD, Dizzy Die, Bloke, Sky Racer. Shufty has commented on YouTube, man, the sun sucks. Feel for the peeps in Group 3. Maybe, however, the wind has since died down. That had a significant impact on Group 2 and maybe the tail end of Group 1. So I've got confirmation from the Timitron standing to my left that the lack of sun or the shade that's been cast on the track is actually not too bad.
We'll take his word for it.
We're still retrieving quads as pilots make their way into the pilot box. Behind all the safety netting, it's actually saved us a few times today. Once. Just RF
We've got a complaint about R6.
RF Explorer up on the screen.
We have RF Explorer up, and it looks like R6 does have some signal.
Hey. Extreme close-up of the Timitron.
So whoever is inappropriately on R6, stop it.
All right, we've got just the quad being retrieved. That's a great idea, that leaving the ladder out there. It's where it is most needed. That's forward thinking.
That's our Lord and great leader, Timmy. He's a forward thinker. He will lead us towards a glorious future. The repair team is coming back in, or the quad retrieval team, as it were, coming back in. We should be able to get going in just a few moments.
Pilots goggles down. Thumbs up for video. Arm your quads, starting in less than 5. Whole shot goes to roadblock. Sky Racer in the nets. You aren't going anywhere.
Oh, it looks like Bloke is down. Let's see if he can get him back up. Oh, he is back up. Good job, Bloke. Oh, JD spinning out of control. But he manages to get up as well. All hail turtle mode.
All right, Spastic laying down a 43.07 opener. 5 seconds behind is Roadblock. JD with a 60.75 opening lap. So Pilot's starting to stretch the legs a little bit as we close off the end of day 1. Roadblock tight through the middle spiral, around the third. That's a very tight line. It's a good line. Going to make its way. That was possibly commentator's curse. However, he's back up again. He's going to make his way into the split S. JD.
Bloke looks like he's stuck in a guy rope. He's desperately trying to get out, but I don't think he'll have much success. May as well give it up, Bloke. You're just going to burn out a motor. Oh, Jizzy Dye is again going into the eternal slumber. Her PB of 131.35 will stand for now.
So Spastic laying down a 94.12, so you are on the leaderboard. Three still in the air.
Something very peculiar happening with JD's video feed, but he seems to be able to fly through it, so power to him.
Roadblock laying down a 37.67 lap for a PB of 87.68. We'll find out where that places you later on. That's a heavy impact there, but carries on. Spastic.
And that is why you don't mess with the tunnel, because I heard the clang of steel.
So, JD, you need to land. That's your 2 minutes.
Can we... Everybody land, please. JD, that means you.
Yep, JD's called it back to the landing zone. Thank you. All pilots down. Retrieve your quads. We're moving into C. Dirty Dello, Timitron, He-Man, Yenta, Phil, we see. Can I have ready on the line? Or ready behind the line, sorry. Blades, L2 Smith 2. Pyrotech, Call Sign. Hot Glue, Slapdash. Back on the track view. So this camera just to the, I'm going to say the stand side of the start-finish blocks. So facing out over the oval here.
Sold 40 cams yet, Noel?
Smiley, thank you for your work today. See you tomorrow, bud. Enjoy a beer. Just got some track repair occurring, a guide rope being moved out of the way.
Surely we should be moving it into the way. That makes it all the more challenging.
All right, pilots making their way off the track. Maybe jog it in. There we go. Yeah. All right, pilots in the hot seat. Goggles down, please. Can I get a thumbs up for video? Just, it's all right, Timmy. Just waiting on one. No rush, mate. Okay, thumbs up for video. Pilots, arm your quads. Starting in less than 5. All away.
Jimmy wins the whole shot with a 5.96. Oh, he's getting a little bit of interference there. But it looks like he's pushed through it. Like Dello is in front at this point. He's going through the dive gate already. Followed by Dirty. Oh no, followed by Timitron. Ooh, who clips the top of the gate after the tunnel. That tunnel is a punishing mistress. Timmy has felt her wrath. But he survives, and he will yet put a time on the board. Perhaps. He's back in the tunnel. I don't know how this has happened. Get out of the tunnel, Timmy. You don't need to be there.
Timitron in the dirt.
Timmy's giving it up.
Dirty made a mess of it, had a reset. However, looks like you are lodged somewhere in a gate.
You're not getting out of there.
Oh, no.
I speak too soon. If you can manage to get out of here, Dirty, I will be very impressed.
You gonna call?
Dirty is trying to slowly edge out of the trap that he's in. We've got Dello in 44th place now with the personal best of 97.59.
So pilots, finish the lap you're on and land, please. That's Dello still in the air.
Dirty seems to have given up on trying to navigate his way out of that tunnel, or that tower rather.
Sorry, correction, Phillip is still alive. Just making his way through the corkscrew.
Dello with, I think, a new personal best of 94.84. But we shall see. He's waiting for Philby to finish. Runs us down. Philby just coming around the final curve here. Ooh, and he comes a cropper just before the start-finish gate, but hopefully he can get through and get a time on the board. Oh, he's back up. He's back up, and there we go. He's got his time on the board.
All pilots are down. Retrieve your quads. Dello, can we get your quad to race control, please?
We just have some questions.
Or I think that is Timitron making the walkout. Who's got it? Yep. All right. Someone confiscate the quad and radio from Dello.
We have a potential dispute.
There we go. All right, Dello, sadly.
Oh, yeah, we need that.
Dello, his
Disqualified.
Running with 200 milliwatts.
His result for that race will be annulled.
Do not do it, people. 25.
It's a 200 output, so
you'll get a rerun later if you were in that last heat, because Dello was using an illegal amount of power in his VTX. So chill out, Timmy. You'll get another go.
the boss man. We are just the messengers.
Yes, boss man.
Do
said
not
no.
shoot us. Messengers always get shot. However, rules are rules.
Mooney will brook no insolence or breaking of any rules.
So on the line, L2 Smith to Pyrotech. Call sign, Hucklu, Slapdash. So pilots are ready on the line. We're just getting them seated and goggles down. Could I get Biz, Ahmed, Beatdown, JC, FPV, FPV Hack, and just in time? Could you be loaded with your batteries ready? All right, pilots are just getting set in the pilot box. Ooh. We just did a little weather check for tomorrow, so for those of you playing along at home, all right, pilots, goggles down, thumbs up for video. Arm your quads. Going in less than 5.
And we have Blades winning the whole shot with 6.12 seconds. He's still out in front. Closely followed by Hot Glue, it looks like. Oh, call sign has just hit a gate and he was hitting the fence, but he's still up in the air. We've got Blades just going through the dive gate now. Oh, and he's hit the gate just up after the dive gate.
Blades with a reset.
Hopefully he can come
See if
back
he flips
from that.
back up again.
It looks like L2 Smith 2 is in the lead now. He is just coming up to the corkscrew. And
the mission tower takes another victim, but he gets at the other side. Slapdash wrapping around.
Oh, L2 Smith 2
spiral down. He's going to go into the corkscrew.
Oh, he's back up. Hot Glue is gone.
Looks like he's just been
static.
passed by call sign.
Looks like Blades has given up on trying to get back up. Hot Glue is stuck in a gate. I don't think he's getting out of that one.
Nope. Slapdash middle of the corkscrew. Wraps around into the third gate.
We got L2 Smith doing the lead. It looks like he's got one lap of 61.69 seconds. He's just going through the dive gate now. And the tunnel.
Slapdash through the start finish gate, 81.7 lap.
Corkscrew again for L2 Smith 2. Oh, he's hit one of the gates in the corkscrew.
Leaves
But he can get
Pyrotech up.
back up. We'll get a time on the board for L2 Smith 2, hopefully. I shouldn't curse it. I'm sorry, Luke, if I do. Oh,
So pilots finish the lap that you're on.
I'm sorry, Luke. You just didn't quite get through, so you got to land.
L2 Smith 2 fastest lap of 51.63 with a PB 2-lap combined 113.32. You will be on the leaderboard. So Pyrotech just working his way through the corkscrew or the spirals into the split S. And then the run home with call sign just in front. Pyrotech 2-lap combined 142.05. All pilots down, retrieve your quads. So we are now at the bottom of the group, Group E. Group 3E, Biz, Ahmed, Beatdown, JCFPV, FPV Hack, and Just in Time. It is just in time.
This will be the last heat
Funnily
of
enough.
the day, the last qualifying heat of the day. We will finish Group 3 tomorrow morning.
So I'm going to throw Mooney a compliment here. We've been discussing the finish time for today, estimated on a worksheet of his. I understand he is the spreadsheet master. You called it. 7 o'clock.
Let's just say you did. Wow, very accurate.
Pilots getting sets, making their way back into the pilot box. Timmytron, can we get you to race control, please? That is Timmytron. Can you make your way down to race control?
Okay, race director has made a decision. We will actually be having one more qualifying heat after this.
So Group A, can you please battery up your quads? We are going to run your second round of qualifiers.
If you were thinking of leaving, don't. Come back.
The call has been made. All right, we've got waiting on one. Group A, get your batteries on. We are going to run your second round of qualifiers. Yes. All right, we've got just waiting on one. So we did have a cheer from the stands behind us with the call being made that we will get a second qualifying run in tonight. Strike while the iron is hot. Plenty of light left. We're going to run it right out. Great time of day, showcasing the quads that are set with the LEDs. Thumbs up for video. Pilot time your quads in less than 5.
Oh, we got Ahmed winning the whole shot with a 5.04. Biz is just behind him. Oh, Ahmed crashes. He looks like he might be out. Oh, that's a JCFPV. He was the clanger there, and it's lights out there, I'm afraid. Oh,
that's a heavy hit from Biz. You are upright though.
See what you can do with that.
We've got a rearm. We can hear the switch going mad here in the pilot box. That's going to be a no bueno for you, sir.
Looks like Scott is now in the lead. He's just coming up to the corkscrew. His first lap.
Beat down, spiral through 2, spiral 3 into the split S. He's going to close off his opening lap with a 48.52. Let's see if he can tie 2 together.
We're down to 3.
Just in time out of the mission tower. Spiral low, making his way over to the corkscrew.
Beat down just coming through the tunnel for the second time, and he clears it with ease. Coming up to the corkscrew now. Into the setting sun there. It'll be set very soon though, so hopefully that won't be an issue. And Scott gets on the board. He's got a PB of 98.76 for 46th place.
5 seconds remaining in the 2-minute block.
Scott will get another lap.
Pilots, finish the lap that you're on. Make it clean. So just in time, just coming in with a single lap there with a 1:15.
Scott doing the corkscrew for his final lap. That beautiful sunset there in the background. He's coming around the final bend, and he will make it through.
98.76 moves him into 46th on the leaderboard, and FPV Hack with a combined 146.58. All right, we're going back to the top. Group A. All right, let's go. So Group A, you're on the line. Group B, can I have you charged and ready?
I hope you're all still here. You should have been here anyway.
So Group B, we have Roadblock, Spastic JD Dizzy Die, Bloke Sky Racer. You guys are up next. So load those quads of yours and get behind the pole area, race control, and be ready. Frantic text messaging going on from the Timitron. So pilots in the pit area that are in Group 3, you need to not be going anywhere. So you've got one more battery being run for Group 3. So you'll get 2 qualifiers in today, leaving 2 for tomorrow. We're using all the light that we have today. Busy pilot box here as everyone gets set. No, you're right. Keep going. Just waiting on one.
Jimmy slowly edging into frame there. It's good to see that he still has a sense of humor after all he's been through.
All right, so our sixth pilot making their way out to the starting line. Just waiting on one. About 20 seconds for them to get back into the box. Goggles down, thumbs up for video. Pilots, arm your quads. Starting in less than 5. Rock and roll over remaining on the line. Finally away.
Kentucky in front with a 6.04 hole shot. Woodsy FPV is down already. He might be able to get back up. Atlantic is in second place, I think. Potentially Krups. Oh, Woodsy was up, he was back down, and he's fighting with some guy ropes. Oh, he's got a prop messed up. He's vibrating all over the place. I think you may as well give it up, Woodsy.
Snooze with a very smooth run through the mission tower, making his way to the corkscrew. Atlantic just slightly ahead, completes the corkscrew, moving swiftly to the split S.
Kentucky gets his first lap, 47.95. That's a pretty good pace. Atlantic through the start finish, but it didn't seem
get
to
a pick up.
Woodsy definitely seems down for the count. Kentucky clips the ground, but manages to keep it together. He's going through the tunnel now for the second time. We've got Atlantic hot on his heels, just going through the dive gate in the tunnel now. We got CT Snooze taking a dive.
In the dive.
Kentucky just about to go through the split S there and into the final curve.
So Krups missing the dive gate for a second time.
And he gets a 49.48, which puts him in 42nd
There we go,
place,
through the dive.
He's got an 86.95 now.
No improvement on position.
Atlantic does have 2 laps, but the timing system is picking up. Pilots, finish your lap and then land.
So pilots finish the lap that you're on. We get the next group just hustled up behind, ready.
Atlantic will get another lap in. Through the split S for the last time, Atlantic. And he didn't get picked up again. Something going on with Atlantic's VTX maybe.
All pilots down, retrieve your quads. Can I get the next group on the line? That's Group B. Pilots out and pilots in. Extreme close up there. Still going strong. 10 hours of streaming today.
Let's see if there's anyone still paying attention to this. We've still got 22 viewers on YouTube. How about that? Yeah, Facebook one seems unable to connect. But hey, 22 people still with us. Power to you.
A call from Hash Round. CT Snooze's video quality was good. It always is. So Sky Racer.
Having a query about video signals.
Group B.
About to go live here. Everyone ready? Thumbs up. No more bets. Let's go.
All right, pilots, I'm your quads. Start in less than 5.
Whole shot goes to Spastic with a 588. Into the dive. Missing the dive, going around. That puts Roadblock with a go round as well.
They're neck and neck. You can see a bit of chase cam
So they
action.
are pushing.
Spastic is just in front of Roadblock.
Spiral 1.
You can see him there. Oh, it looks like he's just overtaken him.
Okay, Roadblock into the split S.
And now Roadblock is
Literally
just in front of
meters
Spastic.
in front as they close off their first lap.
It's a very exciting race between Roadblock and Spastic here.
2 seconds between
neck
them.
and neck. No, Spastic has had to go around again, so he's lost that battle. Roadblock just going through the dive gate for the second time through the tunnel. Oh, we've had a
high
clanger
exit from the mission gate.
Who was that? I think it was Bloke.
Bloke, guy is down.
Bloke is down. Sky Racer is also down. Bloke's trying to get back up, but he is in the tunnel. I think he's underneath the ramp, so I don't think he's going to have much hope with that.
Nope.
He falls flat on his face.
Roadblock laying down a PB 78.85 with a 38 lap. 2 second improvement on your opening lap.
Roadblock is in it to win it.
Spastic 88.6 on the board. JD 91.83 with a 45.2.
Oh, Roadblock is only getting faster.
4, getting faster each lap.
He's just finishing the corkscrew. He might even get 4 laps in. Just through the split S. Oh no! Roadblock hits
off
a
for
gate.
2 minutes.
But it doesn't stop him getting into 23rd position with a 74.70.
Finish the lap you're on, gentlemen. Sorry, and lady, Dizzy Die. So Dizzy Die just closing up. The second lap. 68th on the board. All pilots are coming into land. And we're going to send out Group C.
Can we get Group C at the starting line, please?
All right, pilots, retrieve your quads. Group C, let's go. All right, we're going to check the replay here. So we're looking for Sky Racer. And that puts our bottom right of the screen. We're looking for
overtaking him.
Whole shot goes to Spastic with a 588. He's not in a tree. Into the dive. Missing the dive. Going
Just
around.
trying to find out where
left
Sky
side.
Racer ended up.
Road for Angus. Sorry, that's not Angus. Sky Racer is in. That is Will. When in doubt, hit the home button. No, it looks going to be 3. Some east side love going on here. All right. All right, pilots in the hole, in the box. We're gonna get goggles down. Pilots thumbs up for video. Arm your quads in less than 5.
We got Dello winning the whole shot there with a 7.36.
Dirty.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Dirty. How could I have missed that? Dirty winning the whole shot. But he's not winning anymore because he had to go around. Yeah,
Dello definitely with the correct video this time.
Timitron has hit a fence. He's trying to turtle his way out of it. Oh, he's back up. And going through the dive gate again. No, he's gone through it already. Has he? No,
A lovely exit from the mission tower from Dirty, making his way over to the spiral. Let's keep this a little bit tidy. Very nice finish of the spiral to the split S.
Those LEDs looking very spectacular. Thank you everyone for putting them on.
So our spectators in the stands behind us able to watch both line of sights because of the LEDs on the quads.
Like very angry fireflies. Ooh. You've got another smash. Yenta, I believe that was. In the tower, I think.
Dello, spiral finish, moving to split S.
Yenta's dangerously close to a guy rope.
This will be a 2-lap run, 92.17, moving Dello to 41st position. Dirty just going to close up the spiral here, do the same. Dirty lays down a 53.02, moving to 55th place. Timitron also putting together a 104.8 PB with a 41 lap to finish. Flipping to get back upright again.
Oh, Dello has reset. He was going through the corkscrews and he hit something.
He's back into his menu. So Philby just going to come through and close off what will be a 2-lap. And his landing. So Philby with a 67.42 combined 2-lap consecutive of 132.42. There you go. He's happy with that run. Dirty's still playing. He's going to attack the spirals. And Timmy furiously approaching the start-finish line with a 63.38, so a recovery, but still improving.
He's in 51st position now.
With a 104.8, and Dirty coming in with a 67.86 in the 55th place on the leaderboard. Pilots, everyone is down. Retrieve your quads. Can we get Group D up, please? So Group D, Group E, you want to be locked and loaded, ready to go. Group E up. No, sorry, D up.
Yes, we need Group D.
It is the tail end of the day. I'm making little mistakes there, so I will slow down a little bit. So Group D, we've got Blades, L2 Smith 2, Pyrotech, Call Sign, Hot Glue, and Slapdash. How warm is your head with that wig on, Marty? Are you comfy? That's awesome. You're all right, go for your life. No, you're sweet, man. Second last heat. A bright set of blue LEDs for the pilot on race 2.
Is that you, Luke?
That's a solid
He's
set
got
of
his
LEDs,
blinders
mate.
on.
They are
6 watts of LED power
They're
from
deep.
L2 Smith 2. He took the LED commandment as gospel and has gone a little bit overboard. I'm reliably informed that it requires its own LED driver.
All right, so pilots making their way back to the pilot box. We're going to get goggles down. We're waiting on one.
All I can see of L2 Smith 2's quad is a bright blue ball of light.
So we've got a no start. All right. Can I get goggles down? Thumbs up for video. Arm your quads. Lesson 5. Five away.
It's now very easy to see where L2 Smith 2 is. He's in second place. And we have, who was it? Blades, who won
Pyrotech.
that, whole shot.
With an impact there, and I think that's a camera gone.
Doesn't look good for Pyrotech.
It's just OSD, so
looks like your cam is out, but luckily the
Blades.
Birdman has cams for you
What's going on,
upstairs.
buddy? So we've got Blades standing up, trying to rearm.
We're down to 3 here, and L2 Smith 2 clips the top of that gate, but he made it through, I believe. Well, he does now. Just going through the split S now, and he will get his first lap in just a moment. And he gets a 52.03.
Slapdash on the run into the start-finish line, so one safe lap down with a 58.03. 50 seconds remaining on the 2-minute timer for pilots to put down their 2-lap consecutive. If they come in under that 50, they will get an extra lap.
L2 Smith 2 just coming into the corkscrew now for the second time. Doing a splendid job.
Tidy split S from L2 Smith 2 as he makes his way with a hot 44.35
We have a
2-lap
personal
consec
best.
of 96.38. So he gets another run with 5 seconds remaining in the 2-minute timer.
And he crashes. But he's back up.
All right, so pilots, finish the lap you're on. You can have a go.
Oh, call
And
sign.
Call sign
is,
did have a go.
Well ensconced in the tower now.
L2 Smith 2, a hot approach and exit through the mission tower into the corkscrew. Let's see how we go.
Call sign has
Tidy
gone to
2,
static.
Tidy 3. Right, into the split S. And lays down a 53.22, finishing in 45th on the board today.
Okay, can we get...
A little bit of pressure knowing everyone was watching then.
Can we get the
Sorry,
final
mate.
group, Group E, please, to the start line?
All right, we got our final race for today. That's it. No, oh, the call was made by the boss man. We did. Did we? We don't try. So Group E getting set on the line. Right, so that's a non-start from JCFPV. Thank you for today. Look forward to watching more of you tomorrow. So this will be a 5-up race. Polish is getting set in the pilot box here. Goggles going down. Pilot, thumbs up for video. Arm your quads, starting in lesson 5. Ahmed making a hot run.
Beat
around
down.
this.
Not quite sure what he's doing there. Oh, Beatdown has hit one of the double gates, but he managed to get out of it. We got Biz coming up to the corkscrew now, just behind Ahmed, who's just finishing it.
So we've got Biz and Ahmed.
Yeah, neck and neck.
Just playing closely.
Oh, just in time.
in
It's
time.
gone to static. And it looks like his camera's gone too.
I'm going to say that's a camera, so...
Ahmed got a 47.65 and Biz got a 53.59 for their first laps. Ahmed is definitely pulling ahead here. But Biz is trying to catch up with him. Ahmed coming up to the dive gate now.
With 40
Has to do
seconds
a bit of a
remaining
go
in this
around.
thing.
But Biz has issues at the dive gate too, so he doesn't overtake him. Oh, Biz first into the tunnel before Ahmed.
Ahmed calling a go-round after the exit from the mission tower.
Biz just
A safe
finishing the
move.
corkscrew now. Ahmed just starting it. And Biz into the split S. Ahmed not there yet. Biz will take it out. He got a
Beatdown having a little bit of trouble with the
49.73.
dive gate.
He's got a personal best at 103.32. Ahmed had a 58.20.
Ahmed with a mistake right at the end.
He will not get another lap.
Having
He
a
has
relatively
gone
heavy
dark.
impact into a gate.
But Biz will get another lap. Will
Finish the lap that you're on, please. So Beatdown is going to make his way into the start-finish gate, putting together a 98.76, but a no improvement on his existing position.
Biz coming into the split S now. He may be able to improve if he can get another 49. Oh, he got a 46. So he's gone down to
Moves.
45th place with a PB of 95.78.
All right, pilots, retrieve your quads.
That is it.
And that closes off our qualifying rounds for today. So 2 rounds remaining for Group 3 tomorrow.
Whew.
What a day.
Let's wrap this up first and then we'll discuss. Curtis. We did it. Day 1 down. 2 more to go. Tomorrow will be more challenging with the weather, but thanks everyone for sticking around, helping out where you could. I'd like to thank Rhett for being for persevering with all sorts of repairs, retrievals, and dealing with race directing 100% of the time today.
Yep.
And forcing us to do an extra round. We did it. I was actually a bit annoyed, but now I'm over it. We're here now. So I'd just love to thank co-commentators Maddie and Curtis.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow doing the same sort of thing, but slightly different. Hopefully with some minor improvements. But until then, miss you already.